most of the fans of the basketball player are fans of the sport of basketball. But yeah, if you guys thought that people weren't going to care, 1.7 million.
The Indiana Fever's latest Caitlin Clark training video has skyrocketed to viral fame, hitting 2 million views in 24 hours, showcasing her dedication and enhanced skills. In a perfectly timed twist, Angel Reese's PR team dropped her own training video within a day, sparking laughs online as fans called it a playful, unexpected response. Clark's video is pure gold, while Reese's, let's call it fool's gold. Get ready for an entertaining showdown as we break down these viral clips with stats, fan reactions, and Reese's hilariously misguided one-upmanship. If jealousy isn't real, this might prove otherwise. Trust us, you don't want to miss this epic comparison. Caitlin Clark can't even tie her sneakers without causing a stir, but her latest workout video? Pure fire. With 2 million views in 24 hours, it's mega viral for a reason. This isn't just Clark showing off. It's a jaw-dropping masterclass in self-improvement, showcasing her relentless drive and why she's got the internet buzzing like never before.
You guys saw this workout. This workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is like directly working on her weaknesses, which I think is a good look, honestly. I think that's a really, really good look for her because, again, when we're seeing somebody working on their weaknesses and not the glamorous weaknesses.
The video highlights 3 key areas Caitlin Clark is honing, starting with ball handling in tight spaces. Already a wizard with the rock, Clark led the league in turnovers last season, mainly due to her jaw-dropping, otherworldly passes catching teammates off guard. While turnovers improved post-Olympic break, constant double and triple teams create immense ball pressure. By focusing on control under pressure, Clark is tackling this challenge head-on, showing her determination to elevate her game to unstoppable levels.
Next, we see Clark drilling her mid-range game. This is huge. Everyone knows about her logo threes and her ability to finish at the rim. She shot a ridiculous 62% from less than 5 feet last season. But that mid-range, that's been the one gap in her offensive arsenal, and opponents are forcing her to take those shots. By adding a consistent floater and pull-up jumper, Clark's making herself even tougher to guard.
Next, Clark hones her mid-range game, a crucial addition to her arsenal. Known for her logo threes and rim finishes, shooting an insane 62% from under 5 feet last season, the mid-range has been her one offensive gap. Opponents often force her into those shots, but with a silky floater and pull-up jumper in her repertoire, she's becoming even harder to guard. Lastly, there's a focus on finishing through contact. In the WNBA, driving means enduring serious physicality. By simulating game-like conditions and building strength, Clark is preparing to handle the nightly bruising with confidence and finesse.
Look at those arms.
She's back in her natural habitat, back in the lab, playing basketball, and it's got to be a scary sight for the rest of the WNBA if she gets even better, because it's not as if she wasn't absolutely phenomenally elite as a rookie and arguably the best player in the league after the Olympic break.
Clark isn't just working out, she's leveling up. This isn't about maintaining her game, it's about transforming it. Imagine next season, a Caitlin Clark who effortlessly handles double teams, nails mid-range shots to complement her deadly threes, and finishes consistently through contact. Combine that with her limitless shooting range, insane court vision, and pinpoint passing, and you've got a player redefined. It's like giving Superman immunity to kryptonite, on top of his flying, heat vision, super speed, and strength. Opponents should be very, very afraid.
So you're starting from a very high place, but as Michael Jordan once famously said, right, the ceiling is the roof. And there really is no ceiling on Caitlin Clark's game because of her vision. I think the thing that stands out the most to me is her court vision. And when you're able to shoot from deep, the way she's able to shoot from deep.
Clark is already elite, breaking records for assists in a season and game as a rookie, leading in three-pointers, and ranking among the top scorers. but she's aiming for unstoppable. This isn't just off-season training, it's a bold statement. An MVP season is on the horizon as Clark isn't just improving, she's gearing up to dominate.
There is really nothing you can do as a defense but hope the ball doesn't go in the basket. That's the level of greatness that Caitlin Clark can get to, where the defense's only hope is that she misses.
But wait, there's more to this story. While Clark is out here grinding, someone else decided to crash the party. Cue Angel Reese. Imagine being her publicist, watching Caitlin Clark's video go mega viral. What's the play? Apparently, a rushed response. Reese's PR team scrambled to drop their own workout video, and the result? A move that's causing a stir in the WNBA world. Instead of showcasing dedication, this knee-jerk reaction reeks of desperation. It's a stark contrast to Clark's focused evolution, sparking debate and raising eyebrows across the league.
Lack of, proof that she's been in the gym working on her craft, trying to hone her skills after what can only be described as one of the worst shooting seasons anybody's ever seen in the history of basketball.
Let's talk about this video for a second. Reese is out there, ball in hand, showing off her handles and putting up shots. Sounds great, right? But something about this whole thing feels off. It's like watching a cover band try to recreate a chart-topping hit. The notes are there, but the soul is missing.
Let's break down Reese's video for a moment. She's out there balling, showing off her handles and taking shots. Sounds good, right? But something feels off. It's like watching a cover band try to replicate a hit song. The moves are there, but the soul just isn't. Let's break down the numbers. Clark's video racked up 2 million views in 24 hours, while Reese's is stuck at 200,000 in 12 hours. At this rate, hitting 500,000 views in a full day seems unlikely. Barely a quarter of Clark's reach. Ouch. Here's what's really got people talking. Where's the Chicago Sky in all of this? You'd expect Reese's actual team to be front and center, showing off their star players' off-season grind. Instead, all we've got is radio silence from the Sky and a hastily thrown-together video from Reese's PR team that's failing to impress. So, what's really going on with Reese's training? Let's be real. This is the same Angel Reese who shot a poor 44.5% on attempts from under 5 feet and 39.1% overall. One of the worst percentages in WNBA history for a player taking that many close-range shots. You'd think her workout video would focus on, actually improving those numbers.
She was literally the most inefficient player within 5 foot in all of the WNBA. Any which way you put it, she shot bad from the field. All right, she's 6'3" and she plays under the basket, and she shot 39.1% from the field.
Instead, we're treated to a highlight reel that seems more concerned with looking good than addressing real weaknesses. It's all flash, no substance. This isn't about improvement.
Instead, we're seeing a highlight reel that focuses more on style than substance. Flash over real improvement. Reese seems more concerned with maintaining appearances than addressing weaknesses. While Clark's out there evolving her game, Reese is busy on the red carpet, sharing hot takes on podcasts, and complaining about her salary. There's nothing wrong with branding, but when your on-court performance demands attention, perhaps it's time to rethink priorities.
No, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
Speaking of appearances, let's break down what's actually in these videos. Trust me, details don't lie, and what they're revealing is a story Reese might not want us to hear.
Trying to figure out why she's putting so much time in developing an outside shot when she works under the basket, primarily. You get a rebound, are you going to try to run out there all of a sudden and shoot a three even though you got perimeter players that are standing around waiting for you to pass them the ball so they can shoot wide open shots? It could potentially be a horrible season for the Chicago Sky.
You ever see those Instagram versus reality posts that always make you do a double take?
Ever come across those Instagram versus reality posts that make you do a double take? Well, the Clark and Reese workout videos are giving off serious expectation versus reality vibes. But here's the twist. One athlete is about to get a wake-up call, and it's not who you'd expect. Let's break it down. Caitlin Clark is focused on key areas of her game, improving her tight ball handling in confined spaces, enhancing her mid-range shot, and finishing strong through contact. She's not just working out. She's confronting her weaknesses head-on and leveling up.
What did they used to say on SportsCenter? Can't stop them, you can only hope to contain them. That's basically where you already were with Caitlin Clark, but she seems to be working to make sure she really can't even be contained by it.
Now, let's flip the script to Angel Reese's video. Sure, she's dribbling and shooting, but something feels off. Reese is practicing three-pointers when her inside game is in desperate need of improvement. Does she want to be the next Steph Curry? Instead of trying to one-up Clark, why not focus on her own game and strengthen her ability to finish at the rim?
A lot of the videos we see with Caitlin Clark, she's got actual men, grown men out there in her face trying to keep her from making shots and this and that and the other. There's not a lot of hands in Angel Reese's face here, and I am confused by the fact that she's trying to become this long-range player, it looks like. This is... she plays under the basket, or we thought she was playing under the basket.
Wait, there's more. Where's Reese's head coach, Tyler Marsh? While Stephanie White is seen guiding Clark through her drills, Marsh is missing from Reese's video. Instead, Reese is working with trainers. Nothing wrong with extra help, but shouldn't her head coach be involved in her off-season training?
Got the moves that the Fever can make in the off-season, whether it be free agency or the draft, to bolster the roster.
So what do these differences reveal about their mindsets? Clark's video exudes dedication and strategic growth. She's not just preserving her game, she's evolving it. Reese's video, however, feels like a rushed reaction to Clark's viral success. It seems she's more concerned with social media relevance than addressing her on-court weaknesses. The reality is, one player is gearing up for dominance, while the other seems distracted by likes and views. Clark is putting in the work for a potential MVP season, while Reese risks falling behind if she doesn't focus on improving the right aspects of her game.
It just leaves you scratching your head as to what exactly is going on. Is Angel Reese trying to be an influencer, or is she trying to be a basketball?
You know what's really telling? The fan reactions to these videos. Caitlin Clark's supporters are fired up, eagerly awaiting her potential breakout season, with many expressing excitement about her focus on self-improvement and addressing weaknesses. On the flip side, Angel Reese's followers are confused and frustrated. They're questioning why she's not prioritizing the areas of her game that need work, especially her finishing at the rim. Some fans feel the video is more about keeping up appearances than actual growth. The contrast between fan reactions speaks volumes about how each player is perceived. Clark's followers are rallying behind her, impressed by her dedication and focus. Meanwhile, Reese's fans seem torn, unsure if she's truly committed to improving or just trying to stay relevant. The court of public opinion has rendered its verdict, and it's not in Reese's favor right now. The stark difference comes down to substance versus style. Caitlin Clark's video highlights her focused work on specific weaknesses, and fans are loving it. They see her pushing for constant improvement rather than settling for where she is. One fan perfectly summed it up. The league isn't ready for Caitlin's revenge tour, especially against the Washington Mystics. That kind of genuine excitement and determination is impossible to fake, and it's resonating with fans. Now, Reese's video tells a whole different story. Chicago Sky fans aren't just disappointed, they're roasting her like a Thanksgiving turkey. One fan nailed it, asking why it's Reese's PR team releasing the video and not the Chicago Sky. Ouch. That question makes you wonder about team dynamics and commitment. But wait, it gets better. Another Sky fan pointed out the glaring issue. Reese needs to work on her inside game, yet she's practicing three-pointers, when that's not even her role. One fan suggested she should be doing the mic and drill all day, every day. Talk about missing the mark.
Imagine if your first round draft pick had the season she had, the controversy she had, got injured in a questionable injury, asked out, and then started a podcast gossiping about everything in the league as a rookie? Please.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Caitlin's head down, just
ready to
don't
go.
you don't hear a peep from her. She cares about you got me wound up, Reese.
Here's a thought. Is Reese trying to be more like Caitlin Clark? Fans are noticing, with some commenting, is this an attempt to be like Caitlin Clark? Recall when Reese told Shaq people love watching Clark for her logo threes? Now, it seems Reese is trying to replicate that. But fans aren't fooled. They can easily spot the difference between hype and real work. It's not about flashy moves or social media. It's about consistent improvement. Right now, Clark's video is shouting MVP potential, while Reese's feels more like a plea for attention.
I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every single day.
What does this reveal about fan expectations? It's clear. Fans want substance, dedication, and a relentless focus on improvement. They're not interested in social media stunts or PR games. They want to see their favorite players putting in the work to truly become the best. The contrast between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese couldn't be more telling. Caitlin Clark's focused, methodical approach is preparing her for long-term success in the WNBA. She's not just maintaining her skill set, she's actively evolving it, tackling her weaknesses head-on. On the other hand, Angel Reese seems more focused on maintaining her public image than working to improve her actual game. Instead of addressing the glaring weakness in her shooting, a 44.5% rate from less than 5 feet, she seems preoccupied with trying to one-up Clark's style. It's like watching Dennis Rodman try to be Steph Curry. It just doesn't make sense. With Clark setting herself up for sustained success, Reese might be putting herself on a different path altogether. As the 2025 season approaches, it's clear the drama is just beginning. The stakes have never been higher. The question now is, who do you think will have a more impactful, long-term career in the WNBA? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.